Hey kids, so it's been a minute since I last spoke to you guys. I apologize if I've been making people worry because I know that I have kind of fallen off the grid as far as communication goes. But I quit my job doing the disaster relief for at least the time being. I could probably jump into it, back into it in a few months. I'm back home from Michigan. I got back last Friday, and I've been sick. I've been feeling just really fucking bad. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor is pretty much like, you're fat, so you're gonna feel bad because you're fat. And I don't really have any problems as far as my blood work goes, as far as my urinalysis goes. I had a urinary tract infection, but that's something that's kind of on and off, kind of always happening because my urethra is fucking short. But shit has just been so fucking exhausting. It's hard to exist. And I'm sorry that I keep coming back to it. I dwell on it so adamantly. I'm just always talking about it, but it's the only thing I can fucking think about is being overweight. It drives me fucking crazy, especially because I was at a point where my weight was okay, and it feels kind of like I'm being punished for reaching out and trying to improve my well-being, improve my mental state, because the medicine that I was taking made me gain weight, and as soon as I stopped taking it, my weight plateaued, and I have not been gaining any more weight, but it's almost impossible to fucking lose it. And so it's the only thing that I can think about because I have ongoing problems with my weight. So I apologize for talking about it all the goddamn time, but it's literally the only thing I can think about. It's driving me fucking crazy. I've been self-harming. I haven't done that shit in a fucking while, and it's fucking juvenile. It's just fucking stupid, and it annoys the shit out of me that my brain works like a child's brain. So I have started working out in earnest, because when I was living out of a hotel, none of the hotel's gyms are open, and not that I can only work out at the gym, but I don't have any equipment to work out with, so it's literally going for jogs, push-ups, sit-ups. I don't have any weights. I still have those rubber band things that you use to, a lot of people use it for physical therapy. Those are good for stretching and all that kind of stuff, but they don't really offer a whole lot as far as resistance to build muscle. They kind of just keep you at the place that you're at. And so working out has been difficult to begin with because I've been sick. I have all the hallmark signs of diabetes, but I don't have diabetes. So, that's fun. It hurts to pee. That's a new development. Not your urinary tract infection hurts to pee, where your urethra hurts because you got bacteria and shit there. It hurts every time I sit down, every time I laugh, every time I use the bathroom. Really, anytime I'm moving my core, I have this just really sharp pain in my lower right abdomen, and that was part of the reason I went to the doctor, because that's where your appendix is, and it would fucking suck to have appendicitis and not know it. But it's not appendicitis, and I'm not sure what it is, but it is very painful to the point that I can't sleep at night. But I've been just working through it because I can't wait for things to get better, because things are always shit. So waiting for things to get better in order to try to make things better just ends up making things worse. So I've been working out, working through the pain, even if that might not be a good idea. I've been working out through whatever pain I'm experiencing. It's really weird, again, to dwell on my weight once again. It's weird to be at, like, I was at 150 earlier this year, and to gain 70 pounds in like 2.5 months, maybe a little under 2.5 months, to gain that much weight in such a short period of time, your body is not prepared to maintain that weight. It's not, like, your muscles aren't used to carrying that much weight, and so standing up is difficult, sitting down is difficult, running, like, I can't believe how difficult it is to run. My body just feels so fucking heavy, and it's like it took my body by surprise, because I remember going to I went tubing back when I was in South Carolina, and they had me get up on this van, and I'm used to being able to have my weight up, like, from, like, squatting, like, all the way to the ground, squatting and getting up. That's, like, fucking easy for me. And so when I was getting on this van and I had to squat to get up into the van, it was really difficult, and my body and my mind wasn't prepared for how difficult it was going to be. And it wasn't like my body didn't have the strength to do it, but it was like, yo, we're used to lifting 160, 150 pounds. What the fuck is this? And so it's just funny to see the ways that weighing more makes your life more difficult. It's not only like a mental thing for me, it's physically it is more difficult to exist weighing 230 pounds, because that is how much I weigh right now. I might not look like it to a lot of people. I know back when I was 190, I went to a CNA course, and for the final exam we had to weigh each other, and my partner that was weighing me, he put me down as 190, and he almost failed his test because the examiner did not believe that's how much I weighed. And so I had to tell her, like, yeah, that's how much I weigh. Like, you can go ahead and do it yourself. Like, I'm 190. And so my appearance, how I carry my weight has affected, like, parts of my life outside of just, you know, my well-being, my mental state, physically. People just don't realize that I weigh as much as I do, which, you know, to a lot of people that's probably a good thing, but to me, the weight is the weight. It doesn't fucking matter what I look like. I know that's how much I weigh, and it drives me fucking insane. So this is going to be another stint of me trying to get back down to my ideal weight. I was on my way there. I was 20 pounds away, because my ideal weight would be 130. I'm 5'8", so that's within, you know, as far as BMI goes, that's healthy. I wanted to get down to 130 and then start to build some muscle, but maybe I'll just build muscle as I'm trying to lose weight at the same time. Maybe that's a better way to tackle it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just want to look at myself in the mirror and not want to fucking die. That's all I want. That's all I'm trying to do. And that's difficult. It's fucking difficult, I'll tell you that. Especially because I worked so fucking hard, y'all. I worked so hard. The last 2 years I worked so fucking hard to get down to 150. And all of that was dashed away. I lost all of that progress over the course of 2 months. Because some fucking medicine. That's ridiculous. It makes me not want to take medicine to improve my mental health. Like, it makes me not want to try to improve my mental health at all. Because doing this has ruined my life in a very fucking real way. And I know everyone says, like, you have, like, your phoenix moments where you come back from the fucking ashes and all that shit. But there's only so many times, so many ways you can do that before you lose your goddamn mind. And it's just, it becomes harder and harder. It becomes more difficult to kind of bounce back. Just like a rubber band. It loses its elasticity over time. And I am losing my bounce back, and I'm only 30. That's a problem. So, slowly bouncing back, trying really hard to not want to hurt myself, but that's literally all I want to do. So, yeah, not in a great spot, but I'm in a better spot than I was like last week. So, baby steps, baby steps.